So I thought I'd hop on here. I have, some quiet and don't have anyone in the house. It's typically when I like to do my videos or just later at night in my room. Um, I know the last video I made on here, I was not in a good state at all. I was very emotional. I was tired. I didn't get enough sleep. I was I don't know. My mental state was not in the best state. Um, but I did end up sleeping better that the next night. I started taking this stuff at night. Um, I need to do some again tonight before bed, but I don't know. I hope this week should be better. I mean, I think the main thing was I didn't work Monday last week, and so because of that, like I think, my supervisor, I mean, she tries to schedule, she takes off some of the Wednesday and Thursday stuff and adds it to my Monday because normally I only have one appointment on Monday. And, I much prefer that, I'd rather, do a few extra Monday if it means my Wednesday and Thursday are a little lighter, especially Wednesday because, Wednesday and Thursday, but especially Wednesday because we always have the work meetings and that always, takes up some of the time in the morning. Um, so, I much prefer, her to take a few of the Wednesday and Thursday stuff off and put it on me on Monday. And then it makes it, it makes my other days just go easier. So hopefully that happens this week. And also hopefully soon I'll be able to start getting some roots that are in Lawrenceville and Beaufort because she told me that eventually I should be getting some roots closer to home where I don't have to go to Atlanta. And I'm praying desperately for that because I'm getting tired of having to go to Atlanta every day, Monday through Friday for this job. I don't mind to do some things in Atlanta, but I do not want to be there every day. Um, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm great, but I mean, I'm in a better state than I was on Thursday. Um, but I don't know. I've just been struggling a lot lately with just a lot of just stress and anger and fear, and I've just I've had a lot of dark thoughts. I just feel very, very frustrated with life. That hasn't really gone away. I'm still pretty just just fed up with a lot of things with my life right now, but I mean, I'm not to the level I was on Thursday. I just don't know. Every year, every day, every week, I just feel like I know less and less and I get more and more confused. And I feel really stressed because, I talked to my parents and it's looking like I'm really going to have to try to get into this program for next year. I'm not going to be able to get into it this year. I mean, that's just not going to happen, but I should be able to get into it next year, but I got to start studying for, and I was going to do some of that this weekend. I was going to study, but, time kind of got away from me, and then I had to, help my family with certain things that I can't help them with during the week. I had to cut, I've been having to cut the grass because my dad cannot sit on the riding mower. We have a pretty big yard, and my dad cannot, his problem with his sciatica, he cannot sit for prolonged periods. So I've just been doing that part, mowing, using the riding mower. So I did that. I ended up working one job on Saturday. I initially thought I was going to have to work 4, but I only ended up having to work 1, which I was happy about, honestly, because I really didn't want to. I mean, I was fine to work like half the day, but there was no way I wanted to work the full day on my Saturday, you know. So, and then I don't know. It's like whenever I wasn't doing something, I just wanted a break because I feel like I don't get many breaks now, and it's like when I finally have time to like just relax, I just want to relax. But I'm gonna have to like start studying because I still need to take an exam. I don't know. I need to either try taking it this fall or I need to take it in the spring. Like I have to take it before I can apply to this program, and I gotta study and brush up on things. I don't know. It's just been hard, like because the job I'm doing right now, it's like yes, I need to do it. I mean, I need an income, but it's just this job is really crazy. The summer months are like the peak time for my job. And I don't know, like I mean, it eventually will start slowing down, but I don't think it's gonna really start slowing down until like maybe the latter half of September, October. I think that's when it will like start kind of slowing down. But like we still got the rest of July, we got August. The summer months are very busy at this job. But I don't know. I'm really gonna try to like make some time the next 2 weekends. Just I need, or I guess if depending on if I have days where I finish at a decent time at work, I can come home, unwind a little bit, and then just study a little bit. I guess I can do that. Because I mean the plan is if I can just try to get into this program for next year, next fall, and it's a 5 semester long program, and I just need to get through it because my family and I, we are planning on moving to North Carolina. Well, the plan is to try to move to North Carolina by like 2029, and I would finish the program in 2029. And if for whatever reason something happens or I can't finish it or I don't know, like I'm gonna do everything I can, but it's gonna really set me back, and I'm still not gonna like be able to get a job, in this field, like until I get through a program and get this certification. And I really want to be able to have that so I can maybe do a job relating to that in North Carolina. So I don't know. In short, I just feel very overwhelmed. I feel like I have this mountain in front of me, and I don't know how I'm gonna climb it. And I just get overwhelmed and my brain goes into overdrive and I start to spiral and my mind thinks about all the what ifs, and it's just hard right now, you guys. It's just hard. I've just been under a lot of stress, and it's just gotten to be where, I don't know, like I've lashed out more at my family. I've, been more reclusive. Like I just, it manifests itself in many ways, but it's overall it's just stress. It's just stress, and I just feel like I have all this pressure on me for all these things, and it's like, I can only handle so much. And I'm just trying to do what I can at this point. I'm tired every day. I'm tired. I'm really just tired. Like this weekend, besides, just helping out with the things I need to help out with, I pretty much just not really been doing much. Because I'm so tired. Life is just exhausting. It's just exhausting. And it just seems like it gets more and more exhausting the older you get. You know, when you're young and you're a kid, you just like, you're so full of energy, and you just, you know, you're naive, and you kind of see the best in things. And I know that I've lost that at this point. I've lost it. Sometimes I wish I could just have that mindset again of just innocence, and, you know, not knowing the difference about certain things, and, you know, not having a lot of responsibilities. I mean, I wish I could go back, but I can't. Oh, man, I can't stop yawning. But anyways, I just thought I'd make this video. I'm like already like kind of like starting to crash, like getting tired. It's also just probably, I'm just thinking about, like, I have a whole week of work in front of me, but I mean, fingers crossed, if they just kind of spread my things out, and I don't have too much in any day, you know, I should be fine. I think I do pretty well in this job if I don't have too much on my schedule on a day. Like, you know, like last Thursday, I had 11 on my schedule, and I knew that there was no way I was going to get to all of that. I knew there was no way, like, especially since the night before I didn't sleep the best. I ended up getting 7 of them done, and by the time I finished the 7th one, I told my super, I'm like, I can't do anything else today. I'm tired. I need to go home. And that's why initially I thought I was going to have to work, like, there's 4 places on Saturday, but I ended up only having to go to one of them. So I don't know. I'll just have to see how this week goes, but I really just hope I can make it through it. Anyways, I'm going to end it here.